The one person that I can reflect back to is my grandfather. He took me fishing when I was just a little kid, and I got so excited about going fishing that we fished from the banks. We didn't have a boat, but when I found out on Wednesday that I was going fishing on Saturday, I didn't sleep like all week. I was eat up with it. You know, probably didn't catch hardly anything, but when I did catch that one fish, that was an amazing time. So without a doubt, my grandfather's who put me where I am today. I remember when I was probably about 8 years old when I caught my first bass. I was actually on the bank fishing for like catfish and stuff, and I had this idea that I was going to try to bass fish. So I remember standing on the little pond, the dam, and I remember working this bait. I don't even remember what bait it was at the time, but these fish were following it back, being really aggressive, but not biting it. And then I remember going back to that pond, and I saw a guy catch a fish on a spinnerbait. At the time, I didn't know it was a spinnerbait. And I remember going back to where he caught that fish. I was a little kid just playing in a pond, and there was a little cedar tree, a little Christmas tree laying in the water. And as a kid, I remember pulling that tree out, and there was tons of bait fish in there. And those were the beginning moments of me just being intrigued by fishing itself and getting to see all that. To me, fishing was the ultimate outdoors. You get to go outside, you get to catch fish. But whenever I got into a bass club, and you took all the cool things of fishing, and now you add in a bass boat, people competing, running to fishing locations. But I'll never forget, a buddy of mine took me fishing on a Lake Norman tournament, and he had a 150 horsepower engine at the time, which to me was amazingly fast. And we got to race other boats to fishing locations, and after that, I was hooked, you know, and that's how it all started basically. You know, when it all comes down to it, I got to thank my grandpa for getting me involved in bass fishing, my wife, my family for being so supportive of it. You know, having this crazy idea that I was going to travel around the world, or around the country, I should say, bass fishing, but it's worked out pretty good.